Okay, this exercise is arithmetic growth and decay. Now I have given the exercise numbers from both the advanced textbook and from the extension textbook. Now arithmetic growth and decay is also known as discrete linear growth and decay. It's basically practical applications of the sequences and series we learned earlier. So we have these arithmetic formulae from the front page of our reference sheet. So here's an example. We've got a design that's drawn with 3 squares on the top row, 5 on the next row, 7 on the third row, and so on. So that gives us a sequence. It gives us the sequence 3, 5, 7, etc. We can see that that's arithmetic. Our first term, or our A, is 3, and our common difference is 2, D equals 2. We're asked how many cans are on the 15th row. Now this is T1 for row 1, T2 for row 3, row 2, sorry, T3 for row 3. We would like to find T15. So here's our formula. So it's A, so it equals 3 plus n minus 1. So n minus 1 is 14 times our D, which is 2, and that equals 31. Okay, part B, how many rows are needed to include a total of 728 squares? So we're being told here the sum is 728, okay, the total. How many rows means what's n? So we have two formulae for the sum. We can only use the second one if we know how many are in the last row, and we don't. So we do have to use this formula here. So I'm just going to write that again down here. So we've got Sn equals n over 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, let's plug some values in there that we know. So 728 is our sum. N over 2, 2a, remember a was 3, so 2 times 3, plus we don't know n, so n minus 1 times d, which is 2. Let's just simplify that bracket. So n over 2, 6 plus 2n minus 2, and a little bit further, n over 2, 6 minus 2 is 4, plus 2n. Let's put that half into the brackets. So n bracket, half of 4 is 2, half of 2 is 1, so just n, and expand the brackets, so 2n plus n squared. And that equals 728. Now remember, for a quadratic, we need to get everything onto one side. So let's take it all to the right, because that's where the n squared term is positive. So I'm just going to rewrite this: n squared plus 2n minus 728 equals 0. Now you could complete the square, you could put it into the quadratic formula. I'm going to just do the whole PSF process. So our P is negative 728, our S is 2. Now because our S is really small, our factors are going to be close to the square root of 728. Okay, we've got a positive times a negative, multiplied, they make this, added, or because one's positive, one's negative, it's kind of like you're subtracting two numbers to get 2. The square root is around 27-ish. My two numbers are actually negative 26 and positive 28. They multiply for negative 728 and they add for positive 2. So let's go ahead and factorize that. So n minus 26, n plus 28 equals 0. So n equals 26 or negative 28. But it can't be negative 28, is it? Because it's the number of rows. We can't have a negative number of rows. So n is a positive. Okay, so n equals 26 rows.